Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I made a list of the biggest games coming in 2023. Tell me your opinion about these games, and if you think some games are missing, let me know in comments. You can find more detail about the games in description. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video.
I'll monitor any data you send back, and I'll be here to patch anyone up, should it come to that.
The Telltale Games comeback kicks off in the summer with The Expanse, a choice-based narrative adventure set in the world of the acclaimed TV series of the same name. In The Expanse, you play as XO drummer amidst a mutiny aboard the Artemis spaceship. The revived Telltale team is developing the project in collaboration with Deck 9 Games, the studio behind Life is Strange True Colors. It's the first of two games the studio plans to release in 2023. The second is The Wolf Among Us 2.
Oh God, no. Please don't.
Drummer, his suit is punctured and losing pressure. You need to release the vault and patch him now or he could die.
Belay that. That vault has O2, fuel. We can't afford to lose it.
Where are you going to go, Kamina?
Anywhere but here. With anyone but you.
Hate me all you want. You are many things, Beltalowda.
Hey, there you are.
Xbox's flagship first-party release of 2023 is Starfield, the next single-player epic from Todd Howard and Bethesda Game Studios. It's Howard and the team's first original game in 25 years, and while it boasts plenty of originality in game systems, Howard himself likens it to Skyrim in space. Starfield presents you with a deep character creator before sending you out into its many worlds, where there are factions to join, companion characters to recruit, and quests to complete. Starfield is set to be Bethesda's biggest game yet, with over 1,000 planets to explore and a main questline that runs roughly 20% longer than any previous BGS game. The Day Before is quietly one of the most anticipated games of 2023. The open-world survival MMO is the second most wishlist game on Steam. The Day Before was originally due out in 2022, but a shift to Unreal Engine 5-led developer pushed that date into the new year. Set in a zombie-filled, post-pandemic America, The Day Before mixes survival gameplay with in-depth combat and Animal Crossing-inspired base building.
Someone knew they were here, was playing a game with them.
Remedy is expanding its connected universe with Alan Wake 2, a sequel to the cult story-driven Xbox 360 game. It's being billed as the studio's first survival horror game, though in true Remedy fashion, the horror will be in service to the story rather than shock value. Creative director and lead writer Sam Lake said to expect a psychological layer-deep mystery to dive into.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
Ark 2 builds on the survival gameplay of its hit sandbox survival predecessor with Souls-like third-person melee combat, and an expanded story led by Fast Furious star Vin Diesel, who also serves as Studio Wildcard's president of creative convergence on the project. Ark 2 makes improvements to getting around with the ability to mantle, free climb, slide, swing and ride dinosaurs through its primeval world. From Software will follow up on Elden Ring with Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. The revealed trailer, which debuted at the Game Awards, showcased expected giant robots locked in explosive combat. In a follow-up interview with From Software president Hidetaka Miyazaki, we learned Fires of Rubicon will be set in a destroyed world and retain the challenging boss battles the studios become known for without turning Armored Core into a Soulsborne game. From Software has been working on a new Armored Core since at least 2016. Fires of Rubicon will be the series' first new entry since 2012.
There you are.
Assassin's Creed Mirage brings Ubisoft's blockbuster franchise back to its more linear stealth-focused roots. Mirage removes the RPG elements introduced in the modern Assassin's Creed games, returning gameplay to the series' three original design pillars: stealth, parkour, and assassinations. The story is set in 9th century Baghdad, 20 years before the events of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
What I wish to know, and no more need die this day.
Turn 10 returns to the release circuit in 2023 with Forza Motorsport, a new gen-only reboot of its acclaimed racing sim. Forza has long been a technical showcase for Microsoft's Xbox consoles, and as the franchise's first Xbox Series X and S dedicated game, fans should expect just that.
This is my timeline!
It sounds and looks like a well-polished Dark Souls mod, but Lies of P, a Souls-like in which you play as Pinocchio and is not only real, it looks pretty damn good. Based on the classic 19th century tale, the action RPG features analogues to Pinocchio, Geppetto, and even Jiminy Cricket. True to the source material, Lies of P has a unique lying mechanic where the main character's decision to lie or not can impact gameplay. Sony's biggest first-party game of the year is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The PS5 exclusive sequel continues the stories of both Peter Parker and Miles Morales while introducing Venom into the mix. Marvel's Bill Roseman said the sequel is darker than the original, calling Spider-Man 2 The Empire Strikes Back to the first game's A New Hope.
You don't have much time. Move. Guess we'll chat later? Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market. Cool if I borrow this? This is really exciting. Keep it tight, man. Watch out for those drones. Don't worry, they think I'm a friendly.
Everybody hit the fucking floor!
2023 has become the year many long in development games finally make it out the door. Payday 3 is another example, scheduled for a 2023 release after entering production back in 2017. Payday 3 brings the Cops vs. Robbers series into a living enormous representation of New York City, according to game director Eric Wanity. It's due to come out a decade after its predecessor, and Payday 3's story will reflect that time jump in its narrative.
of scientists managed to tap into the noosphere.
Along its long road to release, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 has been cancelled, re-revealed, delayed twice, and now, 13 years later, the finish line is in sight. Some developers at Ukraine-based GSC World were forced to work in cramped spaces due to the threat of bombings from invaders, while others stepped away from the development to join the Ukrainian Defense Forces. It's an extraordinary behind-the-scenes story, and we're hopeful the end result will be fruitful for the development team and gamers alike. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2's unique blend of FPS, immersive sim and horror comes in December.
Died in an anomaly. Shot by loners. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Torn apart by dogs.
Another seemingly dormant franchise making its return in 2023 is Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. Space Marine 2 is a sequel to the 2011 third-person shooter and continues the journey of Titus, the Ultramarines captain who served as the original game's protagonist. The debut gameplay trailer showed Titus laying waste to hordes of Tyranids and other monsters as he vows to defend mankind through gruff narration.
Let us show them some of Ultramar's hospitality!
Come forth and be slaughtered.